This is Mildred Twizzleman. She was born in 1910 and named after her great-grandmother. She comes from a large family, most of whom live within a few blocks of each other near the Embarcadero in San Francisco. She recently married Hans Rinker this year, 1935. Hans recently moved to the area to study with his father, who is a pharmacist. He works with Millie's grandfather, who is also a pharmacist. As you know, Millie recently graduated from nursing school to work officially in her family's infirmary. She wants me to tell you all about her family, where they live, and how they came to have an infirmary. Hi there, Dolly friends. We are going to have a giveaway today, so be sure you stay through to the end. In 1846, Millie's great-grandfather, Klaus Twizzleman, was born in Germany. In 1863, moved by his zealous humanitarian spirit, he left for America to fight for the Union Army in the Civil War. He was 17. Klaus had a naturally sharp intellect and kind heart. Eventually, he became an honored medic, hero, and citizen of the United States of America. He first met Mildred, who would later become his wife, near a civilian hospital where she was working as a nurse caring for sick children. She was only 17. They had cause to meet again both before and after the war ended. They married and settled in San Francisco in 1866. They were both 20 years old. Within a year, the first child came. It was 1867. And then the next came in 1868. And then the next in 1870. And in 1871, Theodore Twizzleman, Millie's grandfather, was born. There were 3 more children to follow. In 1874, 1876, and by 1880, there were 7 children. The Twizzleman house soon became a haven for neighborhood families recovering from illnesses and injuries, Klaus and Mildred generously providing care. Theo, the Twizzleman's eldest son, grew up to become a pharmacist. He met Sylvie, an artist and suffragist of some renown, and they married in 1891. Theo and Sylvie remained in San Francisco on the same block as Theo's parents. Though house names were uncommon, their house was known as Fairies Greet due to the loud fairy whistles which could be heard from the street. During that time, Sylvie's mother-in-law began joining her for ladies' meetings, and the two became great advocates in the suffragist movement. Sylvie and Theo had 3 children. The eldest, Nicholas, is who we know as Millie's father. Nicholas pursued a career in medicine like his grandfather and namesake. He met and married Millie's mother, Mary, in 1909 when they were both just 18. She was a nurse and he was a medical student. Nicholas and Mary purchased a home only a few doors down from his grandparents. They had 4 daughters. Mildred, the eldest, also known as Millie, was born in 1910. Not only was the basement of the Twizzleman house used as a neighborhood infirmary after the Civil War, but again in 1906, when the Great Earthquake struck the city and destroyed nearly 80% of its infrastructure. Hospitals, or what was left of them, did not have the capacity to tend to all the sick and injured. Local residents with some knowledge and medical experience, like the Twizzlemans, were left to tend to their neighbors. Although many babies were being born at home during this time, midwives were in short supply due to the extensive destruction caused by the earthquake. Many people left the area out of necessity. The Twizzlemans also cared for neighbors during the 1918 flu pandemic at the close of the Great War. People were locking themselves in their homes to escape the illness and prevent spreading it to others. The Twizzlemans' home, known at the time as Twizzleman House, later was fondly known by all the neighborhood as Whistleby House, a play on the Twizzleman name and what the neighborhood children always called it on account of the fairy whistles and difficulty saying Twizzleman. The ferry and train whistles could both be clearly heard from its location. You're watching footage from the infirmary in its heyday. Mildred died in 1930 at the age of 84, but not before she saw the passage of the 19th Amendment. She and her daughter-in-law Sylvie were zealous advocates for women's suffrage. Klaus died 1 year after his beloved wife. He delivered hundreds of babies and saved many lives during his 85 years. Millie met Hans, who came to the area with his father, who is a pharmacist. Hans is training to be a pharmacist also. They were married earlier this year, 1935. They are the primary caretakers of Whistleby House. As you can see, Hans will need to undergo shoulder surgery before he can continue his pharmacist training. The Twizzleman family continues to operate the infirmary, helping to relieve some of the hardships of their neighbors, hardships which are so prevalent during this time. Millie's parents continue to help run the infirmary and the nursing training program. Her grandparents, Theo and Sylvie, still live at Ferry Street, just a few doors down. Sylvie wants to make sure I keep you posted as they update their old home. I hope you enjoyed that. Before we get on to the giveaway, I want to thank each and every one of you so much for all your love and support. I absolutely love talking to all of you every time I put out a video and read your comments. You've all been so encouraging and helpful to me. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed and everyone that's watched my videos. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you know that. I hope we'll find more occasions to do giveaways. But I wanted to thank the first 3 channels that I subscribe to for dolls and the first 3 channels I subscribe to for minis. If you're interested in any of the channels that I like to watch on YouTube, which are dolls and minis, dolls houses, they're all, I think you can access that, right? See subscriptions, or I've tried to put them all on featured channels. I've tried to just put all the channels I subscribe to there. But the first 3, we're gonna start with dolls because I started with dolls and then it led to minis and dolls houses. Sometimes it's the reverse. But the first doll channel that I subscribed to was called Vintage Doll Collector. And I'll put links to all of these channels in the description box. She is amazing, and I just ate up all of her content. Just really wonderful video. She's got the most amazing East Coast voice. I don't know her name. I believe she has an Etsy shop too. She hasn't put out a video for, I don't know, like 5 or 6 months. It's been a long time. But so much fun to watch. And Vintage Doll Collector, if you're out there, I hope you get back to making videos because I know that the people that watch your channel really love what you do. Anything and everything about vintage doll collecting, so much fun. So I was watching her channel, and then that led me to Rachel Hoffman, which I think a lot of you watch her channel. She used to do Ruby Lane, and she's a great internet presence. And she runs a doll shop in Colorado, and her channel is so much fun. Antique dolls, doll repair, everything I know I learned from watching her channel. So she's a great resource and just a really genuine fun person. So if you don't know about Rachel Hoffman, go check out her channel. And then watching her channel led me to Michael Canadas. And he has a channel which is all dolls all the time. He runs a doll shop and museum actually in the area where I live. I didn't even know that till I was into his channel, that he's in my local area. His channel, he runs this place with his partner, and they have guests all the time presenting different types of dolls and categories, and it's a really wonderful channel. Then, of course, I fell into the minis, and honestly, there's 2 channels I subscribe to pretty much back to back, and I can't remember which one I subscribed to first. The first one is Little Gretchen's Workshop, and you have heard me talk about Little Gretchen so much. I think if I didn't fall into your channel, Gretchen, I don't think I would have ever tried to make my own mini. You really helped me have that confidence to do it because you talk to your dolls, those are her viewers, like we are doing it. So I had to, live up to that.
So little Gretchen, I know a lot of you watch her channel and love her. She's just amazing, amazing person, amazing artist, really wonderful. And then right at the same time, I started watching Queen City Minis. I know a lot of you watch Shira at Queen City Minis too. She has a wonderful channel, just very succinct and straightforward, making minis out of things you have at home. Just really phenomenal. Great channel. You should go check that out. Of course, I think also through these other channels, I started watching Whitney Labrie. Whitney, if you haven't watched her channel, you should go check it out. She is so much fun. She is so adorable and so vivacious. She loves movies. She makes all kinds of rooms in her doll's houses and room boxes and things from scratch, and she's pretty amazing. She's also out here in California, and I kind of love that. I feel like we're neighbors, and she's just a lot of fun. I love the things she does that. And she also has hauls where she showcases lots and lots of minis that she offers up for resale on eBay. Anyway, let's get on to the giveaway because I'm so excited. Let me remind you, I have the little mini dollhouse I made. I'm not gonna open it. I have the fireplace, the sun's coming in here, so. And I have the little tote bag that I designed. And you know, if you guys like these, I can do some more. I mean, I just had them made on, I think it was Walmart. They're just little canvas bags. But I have this, it says Dolly Mine. It's a little tote bag. I have one and I use it all the time. And the first person will get first pick. The second person whose name is drawn will get next pick. And then the last person, well, you're just gonna get what's left over. So thank you all so much. Let's get to the drawing.
Well, after a lot of turmoil trying to use this new comment picker app, and it seems there aren't any good free apps. So I have figured out how to get it to work the way I want. So I'm entering the video here. There it is. Yeah, load comments. There they are. So I want 3 winners. They're gonna come up boom, boom, boom. So no duplicates. I wanted to add a person because someone left a comment on the short video saying she couldn't find her comment. So I've added her, so you might see that in there. And here are all the participants here. Look at all of you. I just want to scroll through there. And there is everyone. It lays it out in a really nice way. I do like that. Oh, and let's just do it. Okay, I'm really excited. Let's see. Confirm there. Oh my goodness. And then see this little thing here? That is what I need to get to make it work. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Magda B, first place winner Magda B, second place winner Diane Yorkshire, and third place winner Jean Moran Findings by J&M. Congratulations, everyone. So let me see what happens if I click on this. So here's Magda's comment. Love the little dollhouse you've made. Thank you, Magda. And then Diane, she wrote, congratulations on your 1,000. Your house is very cute. The dolls are lovely. Have you watched a channel called Irene's Restoration? Yeah, Diane directed me to this channel. You probably won't watch my channel anymore if you go watch this channel, but it's amazing. I highly recommend it. Go check out Irene's Restoration. It's incredible. Anyway, she repairs antique dolls and dresses them. It's fascinating to watch. You might pick up some tips about repairing the doll with sawdust filling. I did pick up tips. She has done a few of them. Best wishes from Yorkshire, England. And then the last
person here is Jean Moran. Hello, Dot. I look forward to your YouTube videos and enjoy following you. Congratulations on reaching 1K subscribers. Dollhouse for Doll's House. Thanks for sharing. So I will leave my email below, and if you would, Magda, if you would contact me with your information and let me know which prize you would like, and then I will let the others know. Or Diane and Jean, if you want to just email me with your particulars and, you know, just make a 1, 2, 3 selection, and then whatever's available I will get to you. Well, the workers are starting outside, so I better go. Thank you all so much for watching this hodgepodge video. I really appreciate all of you. I hope we will have occasion to do more giveaways. It's so much fun. Have a great day, everyone, and come back and visit me next time in the doll cover.
There's probably a way to look that up, but I'm too lazy to do that.